Acting Guilty President Jotham Boluto has told university management that students will embark on own protests on Monday if the issues pertaining non-teaching staff are not resolved. The protest, he says, will involve marching to State Lodge in Makerere to deliver a petition to President Yoweri Museveni.
We are aware that you are following the events at your great institution, and we call upon you that in case this situation persists beyond the 6th of August, on Monday the 8th of August, please join us at 8:30 a.m. at Makerere University in the Freedom Square, from where we shall proceed to the President's office, seeking redress to this issue.
PUNTSEF announced on Monday that non-teaching staff at all universities were embarking on industrial action to compel government to pay arrears and effect an increment directed by President Museveni. Another twist to the issue has, however, emerged after Makerere University Convocation stepped in with a set of volunteers to do some of the tasks that the non-teaching staff do.
I didn't pick even one person from Secretariat. My staff in Secretariat are all in the Secretariat. In fact, they are not even Secretariat workers. My workers of Electoral Commission are all in Electoral Commission. But Hammer works in a university which does research. He should have done research first. And all the 30 volunteers are graduates of the university. They are members of Convocation. Some are from Chambogo, some are from MUBS, but the majority are MUBS and Makerere. They belong to the Convocation. They are not mercenaries, as Bet Hammer. In fact, I didn't know Bet Hammer. I knew him just because of vulgar language.
PUNTSEF shot back at the firebrand academic who also doubles as NRM Electoral Commission Chairman, Dr. Tang Odoi, saying he must not interfere since he's no longer an employee at the university.
I want Tang Odoi to know that the university has structures, and those structures have different factions for division of labor, and therefore he ceased to be an employee of Makerere University when he joined the Electoral Commission for NRM. So if he wishes to come back, he's welcome. Let him reapply into the Director of Human Resource, and if there is any vacancy in the Department of History, they can retain him as an academician.
Some members of PUNTSEF blamed Tang Odoi for interfering in their industrial action by selecting inexperienced people to conduct Makerere admissions, and that in case this process is messed up, Odoi will be held personally.
We think if he chose people to come and volunteer, let them appear to be volunteers, not people who will eventually be earners, serious earners in terms of millions and billions of university money, in the disguise of volunteer.
When the government has not fulfilled its pledge, which it did last year, so we want that money, then we come back to work.
If there is anything like of negotiation, which negotiation should not deviate from the earlier promise, we shall be engaged to attend it.
Without that money in our account, we are not ready to return to work until our pledge is fulfilled, as pledged by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
Chambogo non-teaching staff at home have urged the government to immediately wire their salary increment and enhancement in order to avoid driving universities into chaos and strikes by students.
I condemn it. I condemn it in two perspectives. One, lacks the moral authority to come and undermine any efforts of staff's cause to champion their welfare. I think he's the least person. Two, the mode, the whole management of admission process is an intricate issue that needs some technical support. In case of any error, who is accountable? Who is accountable? Is it Tang Odoi or those people that he has employed?
Odoi stressed that PUNTSEF is likely to achieve nothing if their leadership does not stop bragging, just as their chairman, Bethama, labelled him as a mercenary whose claims he says are baseless and not expected from such an authority.
But Hammer works in a university which does research. He should have done research first to start bombarding me as if I'm a small boy. I'm a very key factor in Makerere staff welfare. I have known how I fought for Makerere. This is a genuine strike. We only need to modify the methods.
Hammer, however, adds that Tang Odoi lacks managerial skills since the recently concluded NRM elections were entirely messed with by Odoi, and that he is an opportunist who wants to hijack the strike and take significant role, yet he is of no use to them.
But Tango Doi should know that he doesn't really know everything on the world. Especially, he has no experience in managerial issues after failing to manage the electoral process within the RM. There should be relevant bodies which can do this, not outsiders. For example, if Mwasa, the teaching fraternity, had come in to assist, that is feasible and respectable. But for Tango Doi, who is a council member, a council operates as a policy-making body, who is in convocation, coming in, really I feel it was unfortunate, and he says that it is management which called him, but he has no letter or minutes show that management sat on such and such a day and invited me to do this, but inviting him as well, as who?
Today, the sit-down strike by non-teaching staff in public universities entered day 4. The Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development has not issued a statement on the matter since. This report is compiled by Eric Wakabi for WBS Prime News.